Arcane Odyssey at this point can be a bit boring and repetitive to some players, which doesn't apply to everyone obviously, but there are some aspects of replayability to the game, like obtaining badges, the reputation score, and seeing who can get the most, and PvPing. But to some that might not be enough for players who aren't interested in those things I said previously. So then this new feature that could be added in the near future, the daily challenges feature, is likely what Arcane Odyssey needs to add a better layer of replayability to the game. The main gist of this new feature is that in the future, a new UI will be added that will consist of a list of challenges that refresh daily. These challenges will consist of fairly easy challenges up to a pretty hard one, and by completing these challenges, you'll gain a considerable amount of galleons, EXP, and possibly other rewards. So far, this doesn't look all that impressive compared to other features like the reputation score and PvP, but by simply just adding a list of challenges that refresh daily could incentivize players to play the game on a daily basis, which could possibly be the change Arcane Odyssey needs to keep its player base entertained enough on a daily basis to keep them from further complaining about the lack of updates. Since VTech is the main sole developer working on this entire project, this can be a heck of a lot of work. And just a possible suggestion for the new daily challenge feature, if VTech himself is somehow listening to this video, maybe add a system where if you do these daily challenges every single day up to a point, you'll possibly get rewarded with some exclusive rare item that players would want to get. There's a lot of things VTech could add to further implement daily challenges into the game to spark a better replayability aspect to Arcane Odyssey, which I'm personally all in for. Obviously, there's a lot of issues in saying that this single feature is what Arcane Odyssey solely needs. No, that's not true. Like how it's more of just an afterthought than instead of just a feature that players would actually find fun doing over and over again. So what do you think? Would this feature actually be something good for the game to add better replayability, or do you think there's a better alternative for this feature? Feel free to give your opinions in comments, and consider liking and subscribing to this video if you find my content entertaining or somewhat to a bare degree of educational about Arcane Odyssey. Also, toxicity can be a fairly relevant situation within Arcane Odyssey, and if you want to know the truth about toxicity, check out this video.